my Gunners fans, as it stands right now, joy so come board, happiness in the air. Good news coming out from the camp of the Arsenal team. Reports now has it that the Arsenal team has huge injury boost going into our 3 remaining finals. That is why I say joy so come board, happiness in the air. Son and daughters of grace, celebrate grace. As it stands right now, reports has confirmed it that Jurrien is in training with the Arsenal team ahead of our match facing up against Burnley. Come on Monday to be precise. When I saw this, I was totally happy because we have been praying and hoping that all of our players return back to full fitness going into our 3 remaining finals. From now to the end of the season, we have 3 finals to face. Another report come out and it actually says that Mikel Merino is likely to travel with the Arsenal team to face up against Crystal Palace away from home in the last day of the Premier League. This is another good news. We need all hands on deck. Looking at the 3 finals we have. On Monday, we'll be facing up against Burnley. In the last day of the Premier League, we'll be playing against Palace. In the last day, going into the UEFA Champions League final, we'll be facing up against Paris Saint-Germain. So we need all our hands to be on deck. We need all of our players to be available for selection going into that game. You understand? Going into these remaining finals, bro, I am totally happy that we are getting this particular news. We know what each and every one of these players are capable of. We know their attributes, we know their quality, we know what they bring to the team. So having these players available to high fitness to me is actually a good one. If it actually comes to pass. You understand? Inshallah, by God's grace, we shall be celebrating. Celebrate grace, sons and daughters of grace. Looking at our match facing up against Burnley, I feel that Jurrien is likely not to start the game because I feel that the gaffer in the person of Mikel might choose not to rush into the game. That is the normal thing we are used to. Yeah, when a player is coming back from injury, he's likely not to play a large chunk of the minutes of the game. So I feel that he might choose to introduce him in the second half, or he might choose to start him and sub him off. But looking at the situation of things in terms of how the Premier League is moving, I feel that Christian Mosquera is likely to start ahead of who? That is ahead of Jurrien going into that game. So these are my takes, and this is actually a good one. I hope and pray that everybody return back to full fitness going into our 3 remaining final. My Gunners fans, what are your takes in respect to all I've said? If at all, if you're in agreement, let me know in the comment section. If you are not in agreement with what I'm saying, please, let's vibe as well in the comment section. Let me hear your opinion. I'll respect yours, and you have to also respect mine. You're not fighting, you understand? You get the point now. As usual, brotherly, onto movement. I don't